this may be like an unorthodox question, innit? But given like some of the things we've covered over, and if you want me to elaborate, I will. But do you ever feel like survivor's guilt, if that makes sense?
What makes you ask that question though?
Like based on like certain things that have happened.
What, in and around me? What, to other people and that?
Yeah, around.
No, I don't get no survivor's guilt, man. Listen, everything happens for a reason, innit? Like, I'm here today for a reason.
Okay.
Some people have passed away. Some people have gone Joe. That's their life. I'm not responsible for what happened to them or what they decided to do. Like, to get, like, at the end of the day, God has a plan for us all. However, that plan unfolds. Just gotta trust and believe in that you're here for that reason, and that plan that's been set out for you, that you're walking on it. Do you get it? I don't have no like survivor's guilt. Like, I don't. I'll be real, cause I used to, but like I said, I got to a point where I'm just like, one, my biggest problems, they are not my problems. They're next man's problems. I'm not responsible for what other people get up to and what people do. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm in control of my life and what I'm doing. So what I'm doing, it can only affect me. What other people do shouldn't affect me. Obviously, don't get me wrong, your friends, your people you know, naturally sometimes what they do will fall back on you. But I look at it like, if you're in different rooms, that energy ain't coming over there because they're not over there. Do you get it? You're doing, like, you're here, I'm doing this. So I'm trying to say, I'm here doing that.
Okay.
So, no, like, I don't really get no survivor's guilt.
Yeah. You wanna?
Yeah, like, I don't walk with guilt.
Okay.
Yeah, no, man. Everything happens. Everything happens for a reason, and whatever's happening is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? It is what it is, and it is what it was. Like, I don't live my life on guilt.
Yeah. So I think there's much more like we can talk about, but I think I'll ask like one more thing because I see like you post like a few things about faith in it, Jimmy, and like when I knew you, I wouldn't have like, Jimmy, like been like, oh yeah, this guy is like a pious person. Not to say, obviously, Jimmy, you could have been that, but what made you more, Jimmy, like spiritual, if that makes sense? How's that journey been?
Realizing, that like your question you asked me before, like from the survivor's guilt thing, it was like realizing that I'm not responsible for other people's actions, and God's got his hand on me, just like he's got his hand on everyone else. It's just about realizing that. And once you realize that and you accept, like, you know what, like, God's always been there. Like, even when you've done sinful acts, like, he's there. Might not, like, how do I put it, like, I'm not saying he allows you to do it, but it allows you free will, innit? It allows you to make your mistakes and do what you're doing. You come back and be like repentful, and you obviously like you pray and then you speak to God. So I would just say, like, for me, like, what made me like go into that was just realizing, like, my man's always had his hand on me, like, and I used to resent God for a certain time. I can't lie.
I hear it.
Yeah, so I just thought, nah, like, especially like. Everyone says this, like, when they go to Joe, they pray, like, you get it, naturally, like, or when they go in their cell, they pray in it. I remember, like, before I went up for court, I was in the cells downstairs, and I remember saying, listen to me, you see, today, if I call yard, I'll never commit a crime again. Went yard. Since then, like, I just thought, you know what, I ain't gonna do this no more. Then I started going to Bible study. And on the first day I went to Bible, it was crazy because I prayed that I wanted to learn more. Yeah. And then like a week later, literally like a week after I come out of court or so, and everything went the way it went. Like, I found a Bible study with my boy, and my boy was just like, yeah, let's go. And I went, and on that day, I gave my life to God.
Okay.
To get it.
No, I hear it.
So
still.
from then I just like, yeah.
I hear it. No, that's powerful still.
Yeah.
So then, with that, like, just bouncing off that, innit? And I kind of word this in a way, like, you have to kind of understand what I'm saying, innit, do you know what I mean? But, so, like, with certain people we were around, and let's say changing of circumstances where they maybe have the opportunity to do whatever, like, what would you say to them in terms of, like, do you know what I mean, moving forward, like, let's say even with the topic of, like, survivor's guilt and stuff like that, like, do you know what I mean, them carrying burdens that...
What, them carrying their burdens?
Carrying burdens of, like, let's say things that have happened and like, do you know what I mean?
I'll just say, listen, there was a time and a place for that. and it happened to you, but you can't carry that with you forever. To get only you can determine how long something holds you down for, innit? So
Okay.
I would just say move on from it. Like obviously it's easier said than done, innit?
Yeah.
Because obviously it's like you said, some people will have that guilt on their soul. But go to God, pray for that to be released. Seek forgiveness. Do the things necessary to put yourself in a better position, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially. Do those things, innit? Because at the end of the day, you're responsible for what's going on with you. Like, you can't really sit there and, like I said, like no one cares. You can't be sitting there all guilty, all sad, all nothing. It happened. How are you gonna change it? Like, how are you gonna get to the next phase of your life? Because what happened last year was last year. What you're gonna let what happened last year affect you tomorrow and next year and the year so forth. Like, do you get? And I understand there's trauma bonded to certain people's guilt, trauma bonded to certain people's survival. I hear all of that, but at the same time, your trauma doesn't your trauma can shape your life, but it's how you channel all that and use it to shape yourself.
No,
Do you know what I'm trying to say? But that's just my opinion. Like, everyone's different. Everyone, even what I'm saying, everyone's gonna take it in a certain way and have their opinion. But that's just how I stand on what I think and what I believe in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's what I would really like say to certain people, fam. Cause yeah.
No, I think we can call it a wraps. I think that's been a good interview.
We'll run chest back one day, though.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you can come back.
Man didn't know I couldn't make all that moves, you know. You'd have been caught. I thought, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you can come back for another one.
Yeah.
Obviously, hoping for bigger and better. But
yeah,
thank you.
No, you're doing your thing, man.
Yeah.
Just keep doing your thing. Like I said, bro, you want to do something, just make it happen. Man.
Alright, cool.